for ages, and you're just gonna die in the residual damage from Radiance and Cleave.
Yeah, maybe there's some potential of like a lifesteal Slark build working that could kind of offset that, but it's just, this isn't going to be the time that we see it tested probably. I think this is going to be an ET5, it's probably going to be Slark 4. It's going to give vision to your team, the Ember Spirit can jump on the guys he wants to do, they're going to do lots of amped damage, which is important because your Slark doesn't do very much damage. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the draft develops.
Who are you amping the damage for though right now? Like,
yeah, just Ember at the moment. It's not much, but I mean it is spell amp for free pretty much. Maybe a Vessel.
Oh, baby!
It's the Liquid counter. They like every time that there's an ET in a game, Liquid either picks techies or they ban it. If they pick the ET, if you use the taser on yourself and ET slaps you, he gets dispelled. In fact, very good against Ember too. You could dispel him of his Flame Guard if he's not slighted, I think.
Yeah, if you slide it, it won't.
this is a cool techies pick because it also kind of reclaims map dominance from Slark teams. Like you can control these like choke point areas of Slarks like running up into them to deward or whatnot. Makes it more difficult. Also because you have mines and things like that, maybe like the loss of vision isn't as significant because you have an alternate means to see things.
And they have so much AoE magic damage now that killing either Slark or the guy he's trying to protect through his Shadow BS is going to be more possible.
The depth shroud.
Just yeet the techies in and drop some mines. Big booms.
Okay, Shadow Fiend shows up, and that hero currently has an 0-3 win rate. So Parivision may be having a little bit of fun now that they know they're one game up in a best of 3.
Yeah, to be honest, the hero's not been doing well, but when you think about why they picked it, it does make sense. Because if you're playing against support Slark, he can't really do much to you, you just raise him. Like Shadow Fiend has always had a good matchup versus Slark. And then if you're going mid against Ember Spirit, like if they're flexing this SF to mid instead of carry, that's also a good lane for SF versus the Ember.
Yeah, all the AoE is just easy to land on their heroes. And he is going to have minus armor aura, which is good against basically all the heroes except for Morphling. So it's going to make Kunkka cleave a little harder too. Morphling
though, that game looks kind of free for Morphling so far.
Yeah.
Like Ghost is such a good Morphling too, even though this hero has been nerfed, so long as there aren't really many stuns that you're playing against, you have to be cautious of what this player can do.
I feel like turning into Shadow Fiend is going to be really good as well, because you're getting at the minus armor aura while you right click, and you can also raise. So I feel like it genuinely an amazing Morphling game at this point. It's not that much stuns either, so he can kind of do what he wants. He's going to have lifesteal. There's a lot of magic burst, but if his team backs him up with like some glimmers or something, I think it'll be okay.
Hear me out. This is not gonna happen. Throw Kunkka on offlane, boom, you pick Satanic Faceless Void. Done and dusted, problem solved.
Oh, to beat the Morphling, yeah.
That doesn't seem that unlikely.
See that?
I feel like it would be a little bit rough in the sense that it would be harder for them to start fights. Because otherwise it would just be, what, techies or a low-level offlane.
Sing and walk in.
Sure, you have song.
But they have escapes and stuff, like they can waveform, they can slight, they can Ember Remnant.
You got X.
Out of song?
Can't get everybody.
Out of Chrono?
Out of Chrono, no. Obviously Chrono would be good.
You sing,
More
Chrono, raise, SF ult, bombs, blast off, boat,
Interesting.
end.
It's an interesting Venge
Directed
ban.
by
I think Venge's win rate is actually quite good in pubs right now, but I haven't seen it in a pro game yet. But it works very well with Morphling. It's percentage-based damage increase plus the minus armor. Plus they can save some guy that gets gone on, which would be really good for them.
Sorry, who are you saying, Kev?
Vengeful Spirit. It's a very, very
she's
smart
been
ban by Paravision, I think.
They've also played it before on Noob from the offlane on Nigma Galaxy.
Oh, that sounds
I think
fun.
it's a couple of times that they've run it.
Oh. Okay.
But Morphling does need to be addressed though. Like if they let this hero go unchecked, they're gonna have a very difficult time scaling into the late game because while SF does look good on paper versus heroes like Slark and Ember, this hero, if he dies once or twice, his game feels kind of ruined. He's very hard to pull off.
Well, they banned another good offlane hero with the Beastmaster. They also banned the Ursa. Traditionally pretty good against Morphling. So they are fearing the possible flex of that Kunkka into the offlane.
I like the Faceless Void idea. We'll see if it happens.
Who's Nigma Galaxy gonna pick though?
I mean, if you're going with the SF, you might as well push it even further, you know?
Yeah, if they're up one game, it's a fun experiment.
SF keeps looking good the first like 10 minutes of a game, and then he just looks bad the last like 25 to 30. So Dawnbreaker's going to give them some really nice save when the Faceless Void comes out here. I kind of like it.
These are a very strange group of 5 heroes on one team.
It is. It looks like 5 carries on one team.
You got 4 melee heroes.
Yeah, I think the strongest pick by far looks like the Morphling, whereas the rest of Nigma's draft doesn't. Outside of the slight chains into Earthsplitter, it's not that synergistic. And
Doesn't make sense, does it?
I mean,
collectively.
yeah, for sure. But there are things that they can do. Like if you're playing on the vision advantage of Slark, you set up on a hero with Ember Spirit, and then the Dawnbreaker comes in. Like you have pick-off potential. And then if you're playing for pickoffs, it's a good Morphling game anyway. You just wait till he's strong enough to carry you. That's their approach to this game. But in terms of team fights, definitely disjointed for Nigma Galaxy.
I'm saying Earthshaker. Pick the Shaker, man.
Now the question is, are they gonna do the cool Faceless Void idea? Are they gonna run SF carry? Or are they gonna run... Okay, so it's just Doom offlane then?
Oh!
Whose skull is that?
Wow!
Is that Pat's? Put them in a vat of beetles. They did their work.
I mean, they just picked Morphling's counterpick with the Doom, right?
Morphling's counterpick. Dawnbreaker looks a little bit less useful now that you've got regen cancel from the Doom, and Yamich. It's gonna be sad. Sadage.
Yeah, I mean, they respected Nigma's win condition in the Morphling, and they just chose to outright counter it, even if it slows down their draft a little bit. Strong pick by Paravision.
Yeah, very good. Looking forward to this one. I'm not a believer in Nigma's draft, and Paravision picked Techie, so I'm a very happy man.
Ooh, I'm not a believer in Shadow Fiend, but Satanic is playing it, so...
I believe in Satanic.
Feast of Souls, maybe some right-click SF?
And Ducalis is playing 5 position Naga Siren. Oh.
Yeah, with SF. Reel in, Shadow Fiend.
And 9 class is gonna be teching it up. Is Nigma Galaxy gonna stay in the tournament, Ted?
No. I'm saying no. Paravision too good.
That skull makes you look like Abraham Lincoln when you hold it over your face.
Can we get a zoom in on Neil's
That's
face?
because he has like hair surrounding tail.
I guess not. No zoom in. I
You
used
know,
to listen to my zoom-ins once upon a time. I used to call for zoom-ins and they would happen.
All right, I'll give you the permission. If you call a zoom in, they'll do it.
Oh, nice.
See?
That's
Can you
really
guys see
good.
it? Do you see it?
Can we get a zoom in even further?
Oh, skull.
Into the eye,
Yes,
the
I
eye
know.
socket of the skull.
It's like Skeletor.
Whoa.
He-Man! You foiled me again!
It's time for game number 2 of Nigma Galaxy versus Paravision. Cap and Avery, it's all you.
Yeah! We're getting into Paravision, Nigma Game 2. Please, Avery, please tell me they have a chance.
Yes.
Okay, do you mean it?
Yes.
What does the skull say, Neil?
No!
It's really messed up, Neil.
You can have the skull,
He just
Neil.
gets to
I
walk
already
away.
have one.
He just
I have a
leaves
better
us with
skull.
the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your skull looks really... Oh my god!
That's the actual better skull. The skull of Nigma Galaxy in Group Stage 2. As they might be skeletons after this one. Why are we playing reggae? What does that have to do with anything? I'm really lost.
Guys, be sure to dress up for the jazz club theme.
I guess-
Plays reggae music.
I guess whoever's in charge of the music really hates Nigma Galaxy. They're like, finally, this team's out. Put that reggae on.
Let's
We're having
go
a party.
party, man.
I
All
think
right.
They have a very good shot because Paravision drafted Techie Shadow Fiend.
What's wrong with the... I mean, they got Shadow Fiend Naga Siren. Like Effie said. Reel it in, baby.
Look, I'm convinced Paravision can probably beat anyone in the world with anything at this point.
Okay.
I mean, they're like 23-3 now or something in this tournament. They're just dumpstering everybody.
Yeah.
So, will they win this game? Yeah, it's probably likely because the heroes don't matter. But if there were a game Nigma Galaxy can pull out, it's got to be this one. I mean, Their draft is very solid, and Pari Vision have Shadow Fiend techies.
Also, what's wrong with techies?
What's right with techies?
Hero does pretty good damage. It's going to look sick with Kunkka. Maybe with Shadow Fiend.
Look, I don't think
Remote Mines go off,
I think
amp
the
up the
hero
magic damage.
is fine. I just think he's a very high execution hero, right? Like, there's a lot that can go wrong with him.
Imagine Techie's blast off on you. He lays mines. But then you get ensnared and pull away from the mines as you go to last hit the mine. It blows up in your face. You get pulled into another mine. It blows up in your face.
Okay, I'm with you. I can see these lanes being kind of rough for Enigma, though. Not gonna lie. Like, techies should win this ET matchup, so this Doom farms. Kunkka's probably gonna win mid versus Ember, because Kunkka just doesn't lose lane. And then you have SF versus a double melee lane.
Yeah.
SF Naga versus a double melee lane with this Deluge running him down with the raises. That's the lane I'm really worried about. This Slark Dawnbreaker. Ooh.
Yeah, Yamich is going to have to play this pretty damn well, and I don't know how good of a Slark player he is.
You can always pull here with this Slark, though.
Yep.
Naga will not stop you pulling waves if you want to just trade out evenly. That is an option. But so far, they're playing straight up and not too much aggressive action. We'll see what happens with the level 2 and 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, the SF starts getting dangerous on level 3. Level 2 raises. Spooky stuff. But if it's just a Slark trading out with a Naga zone.
It is a trade that Slark wins. What is going on here?
Fairy Fire, Slide of Fist, no one.
King almost went down.
Yeah, he almost did, but he knows how to play the margin. 11 and 4 for the Kunkka, so he's got some deny advantage going in. Starbreaker hits on Satanic with a blood grenade. Satanic, is he going to take out? Is Tukalis going to die? Are they going to get any kills out of this? Is Yamich going to die?
No.
Yamich dies on first blood instead.
Why'd you go for it? It's like a horror movie in slow motion. He lives on one hit. You get too greedy. It all goes wrong.
It does. It goes oh so wrong. Blast off, but he is going to be waveformed over. Definitely the biggest highlight here. Enigma Galaxy, they're rocking Ghost Morphling.
Oh, yeah.
He is very good on this hero.
He's very good, and there's limited ways to deal with him if you can't do them.
Yep.
I like the mobility aspect of NGX's lineup, right? Ember more first. Some limited direct lockdown. I think if you just commit here...
Dude, he has less than 10 HP. Yeah. Another hit. Okay, this time surely Satanic falls. They've got him. Noob, he can kind of battle it out. If he dies here, I don't think it's the worst, because Yamich is probably going to clean up the kill. Dark Pact. Okay, double for Yamich.
They're back.
That's great.
Yamich is back. Noob is back.
Enigma Galaxy is back.
Back.
Remember how many Reddit threads we had after the first group stage?
It was looking so good.
We were living the highest life. As we were all Enigma Galaxy fans.
And then Croaky did that interview where he said, we're going to be beast on the new patch. And then the new patch dropped.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Don't remind me of that.
I will say they did actually set some trends for this group stage a little bit. Like
Yeah, what
the support Naga, they were playing it super early on.
Oh, yeah.
For GH. So they've had a few tricks up their sleeves that have looked good on this patch. Like the Bloodseeker Silencer, right?
Yeah.
I actually don't think the new patch is their issue. It's just the execution hasn't been there. And, of course, you have tougher opponents on average, right? You're not playing... Half your group is not teams that were eliminated in one, so competition gets a little stiffer here. And, of course, Pari Vision, kings of this tournament so far, they have dropped very few games. No shame losing to this team right now, even though it might feel like it in the moment, especially if you're up against elimination.
Yeah, if you look at it, the teams that came out of Group A, Aurora, Enigma Galaxy, Bet Boom, Team Liquid, well, Team Liquid's already eliminated. Enigma staring down the barrel of elimination. But Boom and Aurora are not doing too bad, though.
I mean, I'll tell you, this is Eastern Europe's year, man. These CIS teams are crushing. They're going to be scary going into the big events in the second half of this year. Feels like Western Europe is taking a step back.
I think we can all be happy about that.
It does open up some more slots, like Talon doing quite well.
Yeah.
You Cold Pros had some games.
We were talking about earlier in the green room, when was the last time that Southeast Asia had top 4 at a tournament? I think it happened at one tournament maybe this year, and then like the less big one was Riyadh 2 years ago. Talon got was it third there? Yamich fighting for his life over here. Noob's going to join him. Starbreaker hit on the 2 of them. That's pretty nice. Yamich is going to go down first, and Noob, he's out of firepower now. He's going to be slowed down by the raises, taking some extra hits.
This lane's starting to power up. They got that one good trade, but at this point, really hard to trade into the Shadow Fiend right now.
Just impossible. I mean, you're still operating on level 2 raises. Once you get level 3 raises.
It is fine, though. Like, as Enigma, you got an amp damage on your Ember. Sumail is surviving this matchup. He has the levels. That's what's important. And your Morphling is free farming. Like, you have the highest net worth hero in the game that is this Morphling right now. So as good as the Shadow Fiend's doing, the Ghost is up there with him. Door number 1 for the night. What is behind door number 1? It's a pause, Austin. Or is it your question?
Very nice. Oh, I think, you know what? I think we need to add a rule set that makes it so the players have to fill us in on, like, door. Okay, who was at the door?
Yeah, take a photo.
What did they want?
Like a delivery driver, where you have to prove you delivered the package.
Yeah.
Open the door, take a photo of whoever's at the door, upload it to the admin. Or we can just get rid of the doors.
Ooh, okay. Lock them in a
That's right.
doorless room.
Put them in a room and just put a brick wall up where the door was.
Okay, I like it. What happens if you leave your team?
What do you mean?
Well, what if you like want to go to a different team?
Tough luck.
You're just trapped.
That's contract
You're
jail.
stuck on the team.
Oh, look at that kill right there. Amp damage Ember taking down the SF off the rotation. Big move from Sumail.
Nice move from Yamich. Still finding Ducalis. And he's making the call. Come over here, Dawnbreaker. Free kill for you, noob. I always feel like in that situation, just run deeper into the base, you know? You kind of just hand-delivered that kill to noob.
Yeah, I agree. Sumail's still lingering up here. He wants to kill Satanic again.
There it is. That's the player contract, Joe.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Production, can we show that shot again just for Avery?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's why you pay attention to the program. I think there it is.
Well, I didn't see it again, man.
This is why you pay attention to the program. If they keep flushing it, he keeps missing it.
You're talking about the door to the mines. I know what you're talking about. Sumail has been up here for a while.
Call us. Welcome back to the lane.
No chains.
Yeah. Nine Class is here. What's Nine Class doing here? Blast off, lands on Yamich. 1-2 punch from Satanic will take out. Now, though, Noob coming in. Okay, this is the Starbreaker. That's a little awkward. Here comes the boat. That's tried the ultimate. Does manage to dodge the boat. Got hit by the Torrent. Helps out Sumail. Still just trading hits now. Everybody's kind of out of spells. GH is going to join in on this action. Careful the raises, though.
Yeah, you really got to be careful. And everybody's boat run there. Not a chase you want to enter into. With no power rune on Sumail, that's a tough one.
Everybody will back away, lick their wounds. The Ember Spirit will be the most efficient of everybody in this situation.
You're going to get a D-ward on the way back here. Not a bad defense of that position for Pari Vision against this Ember, who's pretty strong. But if you're Enigma Galaxy, you got to remember you have this Morphling free farming, and Newbie just picks up Satanic for free.
Got him.
This Shadow Fiend is up to 3 deaths in the early game. That's exactly what you want to see if you are an Enigma Galaxy fan, which is everybody watching this game right now.
Everybody. Today, we are all Enigma Galaxy fans. Nice pick up there. Pretty simple. No one. Still showing off with his Kunkka. Working towards the blade mail again.
Look at that. We're going to approach the 10-minute mark, and Enigma Galaxy technically have won the laning phase.
We're so back, bros.
We are absolutely back. Can you win a power rune? Slight steal? No. It's a rune Sumail would have loved to get. We'll have to wait for another one.
You know when things really went wrong? It's when that thread went up after Falcons got eliminated. And people were like, what does Falcons being eliminated mean for Enigma Galaxy? That was hubris right there.
Fans got ahead of themselves.
They did.
Who's really to blame?
Oh, no one still finds the angle on him. That was nasty. Dawnbreaker ultimate, they really... Oh, nice blast off. Hits on 3. Is no one going to be saved by that? Oh, one more hit. Okay, they got him. They got him. Sumail runs him over with the Remnant. And now DM chased after Noob. I think they did enough damage. Yeah, he's definitely taken out.
More than enough damage there. And might even get Sumail. He wandered back in.
He's got a Remnant to work with. Nice job killing the mine.
9 class lingering around here. Has another blast off in 2 seconds. He might go for it. He's going for it.
He's going for it. Oh, he used the slide too.
No!
Sumail's caught.
Not like the hubris.
The hubris.
The hubris of the fans. That was pretty greedy from Sumail.
It really was. He could have just pulled the creep wave farther down.
He's far behind now.
Could have held on to the slight in case
Still,
the blast off came in.
You have a free farm Morphling, and that Doom going out mid means Ghost can sit down here even longer.
Yeah, they're going to try and
This is not
have a poke at him. There's no way they do the damage.
They're just trying to get a reaction because meanwhile, no one is continuing to just slaughter.
Ooh, song goes off. Uh-oh. That's what this was really about. They just baited in the song Requiem with the mines. Ooh, what a combo. What a combo. Damn, Sumail actually got out of that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Night Class doesn't want to let him go.
Radiant's bottom tower
I don't think he's going to be able to land this, though.
He's still got a few more seconds till another mine is gone.
That was a pretty combo, though.
It really was. The Requiem, the mine setup and the Requiem is just, that's a nice touch.
Oh, not again. Oh, he could have.
Light up in a second.
Could have landed that if he wanted it, but maybe afraid of the Flame Guard coming back up. I don't know. It feels like this looks like game 1 where it's just no one Kunkka wrecking them around the map, man. He's highest net worth again. 3, 1, and 2.
He's nasty with it, man. He's nasty with it.
Another nice little song setup. I think there's a world they absolutely can get both here.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's Titanic.
There was no net, right?
Yeah, where was the...
I'm not sure if it was on cooldown before that, but he had it up at some point after, so he didn't use it there.
I wonder if, technically it's better to push them, both heroes, the same direction, so you can 1, 2, 3 raise them in that situation, you know what I mean? Because he had to hit the Morphling, then he had to turn back around to go out to the Ember Spirit, but, we're quibbling over the smallest deal at this point. Still a great move for Power Vision. Up 2K. Dawnbreaker's also pretty farmed. Phase Boots, Blade Mail. Noob's going to go for a BKB next item.
Mine's popping on Sumail, who is smoked in here. But he's alone. I mean, this is not doing much. This Ember needs something to go his way in this game. He's broke.
Yeah, he is.
Needs a fight, needs a couple of runes, needs a pick off here or there, a tower to go down. His rune just got denied from a techies.
Slide chains with Noob joining him.
All right.
Get a kill.
It's a little gold.
Yeah, a little bit. 146 for Sumail.
Is this going to be a vision and map battle between this Slark and the Naga plus the mines?
You think Shadow Fiend levels Feast of Souls at all?
Eventually, yes.
Seems like he's. It seems like still the old build where you're gonna go stats.
See you later.
Pull back into the boat. Not quite enough damage.
From either team. I mean, you don't want the feast for farming, but you want it later in the laking fights.
Yeah.
Spell's pretty good now. It's a lot of attack speed and move speed. Nigma really want this mid tower, or at least the fight around it.
We're trying so hard. Pull the creep wave over. Too awkward, too weird. There's quite the mine set up from 9 class. Damage. You should just be able to pounce down to low ground. No problem here. Sumail follows up. Song goes out. Nice stomp, though. I think that might actually stop a Requiem from going out. Okay, he's still going to be able to hit the Requiem. Oh, okay. He decided maybe it wasn't going to be enough damage. Or maybe the timing was going to be off.
I think they wouldn't have had enough damage to burst him. Just SF there.
Yeah. With him already having Remnant out.
Maybe you get more points in net. Different story.
Always a bit dangerous, these slower games, when you've got a techie. 9 class is setting up control points.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is a very interesting support battle in this game. Techie's trying to control aerial mines. Naga trying to get lanes out and scout with illusions. Stark running through it all, de-warding you. Popping random areas, playing super aggressive. It's like GH is left out of the map control game. It's like, I just want a team fight, guys. I'm the only honest support in this.
Here comes a team fight for you. He had to X early to stop the stomp, so kind of messes up the whole combo. Very awkward. It don't matter too much, though. No one. Just farm back to finish off his Radiance, and then they will be very powerful in team fights.
This is a problem for Enigma Galaxy, though. Party Vision are just farming, and they're farming a lot. They have a Midas Doom and an SF just going to work in the jungle.
Yeah, what do you think this SF versus Morphling battle looks like in this patch?
I mean, in theory, SF is good versus Hero, but I still think Morphling's just the stronger carry. So I'm still going to give the edge to Morphling here. But you can end up in these situations where you just burst in with ulti plus the magic raises. Especially if you have backup, which he does. He has Kunkka as a nice frontliner plus the boat rum, and he has sleep to bail him out. So you can go a more aggressive build here. And this hero does do some serious damage. Can't underrate how much damage he does. Classic support battle.
You can't actually hit the mine fast enough before it goes off. Earth Splitter from across the screen. Sumail's already got this kill well in hand. Like to try and dodge the boat. A little bit off there on the timing, but no real threat behind that.
And it's really weird watching Sumail versus no one in 2025. Kind of wild.
I was thinking about that last game when in the context of like the heroes that they're playing now.
The same heroes. The same.
Well, some of them.
This could be a game from, 8 years ago. Look at them, old friends, meeting in mid lane again. Sumail's like, why won't this guy just fucking retire already?
I thought I retired his ass once.
I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to make you retire one more time.
Well, sadly, Sumail is not in the position to make no one retire.
Yeah.
It's
Now, no one, on the other hand.
Yeah, no one might make Sumail retire.
He could get some revenge. You did it to me. Now you're gonna know how it feels.
I forgot that this is a Morphling versus Naga Siren game, so that's going to be fun. Ghost is going to do his best Naga Siren impression every once in a while.
If he wants to.
Yeah.
You know, it does take your ulti.
He did it once already. I mean, it's just crazy efficient for farming, right? For this hero. Which there's not much else going on right now.
That's true. It's turned into a farm fest. Does not favor Sumail out of all the cores.
No.
And no one just charging down mid with that amp damage. He's not afraid of anybody with this minted Radiance.
Definitely benefits DM. He's one of the cores who took great advantage of this as he's a Doom, so he's got a Handamitis. Now GH throws out every spell he's got because he knows he's probably dead. Noob tries to join in the action, so the tank is going to die. He's diving in pretty deep here. No one's still rocking that amp damage, but Noob has a BKB. BKB's about to expire, though. No one just keeps going to work. Now he's going to be X'd. He's going to be torrented. Goes, turns the spells back around on Noob, but Ducalis was sitting here the whole time.
Go to sleep. Torrent?
Got him on the X. Ducalis did not play that time in the best.
That was well played by Ghost, though. Some sick X marks.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. And yeah, that guy, he had no intention of ever joining that. He's just farming it up, scaling into the late game, playing Shadow Fiend, which is honestly how you're probably supposed to play this hero, because every time he joins fights in the early game, he feeds.
Yep. You're right. So he put 2 levels of stats, and now he's going back for Feast of Souls.
Yeah, there's no way you skip this, bro. There's no way.
Dude, he's going to be so fast. Disperser, Feast of Souls, Mask of Madness, he's going to be running max movement speed.
Oh, yeah. Ice skates. And
is that even
uphill?
Is that even good for this hero, though? I feel like SF's kind of one of those just like long-range stand-and-deliver heroes, you know?
I mean, he likes being able to run around the fight.
Samael, don't even need to hit him with the Requiem. They've got him well on lock.
They were all asleep, and he still died.
Pick off on both sides of the map for Prior Vision.
Just solo kill by the Doom. Doom doing Doom things.
Yeah, he was just controlling his side of the map, and any one person shows up.
Map's starting to crumble here for Nigma.
It is a little bit.
There's a shard to the Naga Siren. That's a juicy one.
Ooh. Okay. How did GH get his spirit this far out?
Because he's gangster.
I guess so. Tranquil boots, drums. Does drums make the spirit run faster?
No, you can't drum the spirit, but you can drum and then throw the spirit.
And it takes your, does it take your current movement speed, or does it take the movement speed at the time that you cast it?
The spirit takes the move speed of you when you throw the spirit out. And that's its move speed.
Okay.
So,
why do you say this shit?
If you buff your move speed,
like it's obvious.
If you buff your move speed to max and throw the spirit out, it will have max move speed, even if you then get slowed.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I was asking. Why you gotta have attitude with it, though?
Because you got attitude, you're bringing it to me, man.
Well, I was just
you're always
you
bringing attitude to me.
And then you answer
I come in
like
these
it's the most obvious thing in the world.
You come in these casts, hey, I'm casting here. What's going on? You're throwing chairs around, throwing shit around. Hey, play-by-play. You know, hey, fuck off already, man. All these play-by-play casters, so massive ego. It's insane. I have to sit down there, back there in the green room, listen to you guys all day. Just talk about trucks and shit. Who's got the bigger truck? That's all the conversation. It's just fucking Austin and Owen just going at each other about whose truck is bigger the whole day. I'm sick of it, man.
Wow.
Hours of this shit. There's Dota going on. Pay attention.
Okay, I'll try. A little distracted right now by this guy yelling at me. Yamage, he doesn't have the mana to jump away, nor the cooldown, but he hopes that Roshan will take the kill. He doesn't. Items. Oh my god, Noob almost died. He just got
Five
quad
mined.
mined on the gate.
That was Penta.
Penta mined on the gate. Got to grab on Samael. He's kind of far away, though. Oh, got the Doom on him, though. The Ensnare lasted just long enough. The Earth Splitter will keep DM back. I think Samael is fine.
No, he's dead.
Is he? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of damage.
That is
Jeez.
a lot of damage. That's a level 3 Doom.
He's a level 3 Doom. He's level 19.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
What?
0 deaths in this game will do that. Farming it up with the Midas.
I feel like nothing has happened in this game, but it's went from an even game to a 12,000 net worth for Parivision.
That's how Parivision do it. Doom is 5 levels ahead.
I don't even know where that kill happened. Oh, looks like Night Class was trying to mine the enemy side of the map.
Yeah, he's getting a little too greedy with it. GH going to pop some of his own, go to half HP. Roche going to pop some. Pretty tempting to do this Roche right here if you're Enigma Galaxy with this Morphling.
Yeah, you've seen some heroes on the other side of the map.
I'll take that.
Maybe a pick off first. A big kill.
He's got
An
BKB
impossible
though.
kill. They can get him a little bit low, forces BKB. And then no one should be able to get back to the tier 2, Yamich. He's still got him on an X, but DM is now here.
Ghost really wants this.
And he's trying awfully hard, but it feels like he's being kited into something. Nice, Manta. Satanic on the other side. Dawnbreaker immediately pops the ultimate here. Satanic gets out of the AoE, starts throwing some damage back onto Ghost. Ghost is out of this fight for the time being. Noob using his BKB, trying to chase after his heroes. Samael got blown up by mines, and a quick couple of shots from Parivision. Did not take much.
I mean, he did get the Kunkka. Pretty big prize.
Noob, hard for him to walk it off here. He just goes back in, tries to do what damage he can. Speed. Look at him go.
He's skating around, man. Look at him. He's doing the taunt in the middle of the fight. Man, don't care.
And now they're the ones. Try and do the Roshan. Oh, not fast enough.
I mean, you can try and go for the steal here with the Slark.
They still have Earth Splitter, too. The place is going to be mined to hell, though. So, careful of your approach vectors here. All right, Yamich.
I'm only SF. Dawnbreaker's back up.
Oh, they spotted him. That's not good. They're not going to let him get close. Noob. Okay, they go inside the pit, but Roshan is outside of the pit. Awkward for Noob. He's got PKB coming up in a second, but he's already taken so much damage. Satanic looks to finish him off. They only need a bit of damage. Nice use of the shard from Yamich. And Yamich, oh, Noob, he goes back inside the pit, makes his way the other direction, but now he's trapped. It's a dead end. He can't get out. And the techies.
What is going on?
I'm not sure.
I mean, Noob is dead.
But Noob's dead.
Yeah, he's in no man's land off that song.
Roshan is still potentially available. DM. He's got Doom. Does he want to try and use it on Samael here? He's going to drop it now. Samael's definitely dead. No buyback there. It's only Noob who had the buyback.
Right,
and he didn't really get much effect out of his ultimate. Now they're walking into mines. Ghost already at half HP. Still fighting for this Roshan. Both back in. That's a dieback for Noob. Triple kill for Satanic as they finally look to finish up that Roshan. They have significantly thwarted Nigma's attempts and interrupting them. They kill them first, then they do the roast, then they kill them some more.
I have some bad news for you, Austin.
Yeah.
Enigma Galaxy might not be back. It's looking a little grim.
Say it ain't so.
I know that's not what you want to hear, but
Tower is under attack.
it might just be the reality of the world we live in.
Reality is a cruel mistress.
Nine classes. Just
Ghost,
playing with it.
yeah, I see Ghost like constantly diving in after heroes. They're low, but he can't finish them off.
Oh,
the torrent just stopped him from running after DM.
Oh, that's
Oh, he's ensnared into a blast off. Okay. 9 class died on.
Radiant's top tower
What did he
is
even
under
die on?
attack.
Flame guard?
I think he got
Chains?
kicked
Did
out
he
as he
chains
went
at
in.
the last second? It's okay, production. I see you clicking on that death summary.
Yeah, it's broken.
It's broken.
Spring cleaning, what can you do?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh! 2 damage from what?
Radiant's middle tower
Maybe-
is under attack.
2? 2 magic damage.
Must have just been a tick from the flame guard. There's
I
nothing else.
guess it has to be, yeah.
Radiant's
It's,
middle
yeah,
tower
because it
is
was
under
attached to
attack.
immolation. Yeah. That's funny, though. All right, well, Satanic. Start going to work on these tier 3s. Enigma Galaxy
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
gonna have to put up one hell of a defense here.
Spellcasting is just always on point from no one on this hero.
Yeah, he's so good.
Boom.
They die together.
I mean, Smil got him. First splitter on to the Kunkka.
Yeah,
pretty
he's a little bit low. Oh, nice
Oh
force
my.
staff.
You can't get anything in this game.
Nothing's for free, man. You gotta work for every single kill you get against Parivision. Unless it's against 9 class Terrorblade.
And he's working for you.
Sometimes you just get hand delivered a kill. No one Arcane Rune and soon to be an Octarine.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
By the way, something that 9 class has been doing this whole game, he keeps throwing these sticky bombs on the little cliff areas so he can ward them after killing the tree.
Oh, yeah. Create a...
And he's done this in 2 or 3 spots this game. And they're really annoying for the Slark to de-ward.
Yeah.
So they're particularly effective in this game. Like, he placed this bottom one near the bottom river.
Yeah.
It's on this little high ground nook. How do you de-ward that as Slark? It's kind of tricky to find.
Pull back on Ghost. Nice job turning into the Naga Siren to pop Mirror Image to get out of the ensnare. That's a cool idea. Unfortunately, cool ideas don't win you fights.
Song going off just to heal.
Radiant's bottom
Everybody back up full HP outside of Decalis. Satanic has a minute and a half to work with this Aegis, so we gonna see them hit a high ground again?
Discord problems.
Disproms?
Ducal says, I don't care. I don't listen to you anyway. Go. Fair enough. Saw that one.
Maybe it was dis like D-I-S-S.
Dire are
Like they're
scared.
having a rap battle in the middle of the game.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, Austin. Really good point.
Thank you.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
5-man smoke up. Enigma Galaxy are gonna run into the Doom here. He's got BKB, AC, and a lot of HP.
6-0 and 12. Yet to die on this Doom. What a game.
They go to the other side of the map. Well, that's where all the mines are.
Yeah, Techie's just
So-
holding half the map on his own.
Oh, Yamage! Yowza!
I mean, this is why it's rough to pick 9 classes heroes into him. Because he also knows what's good against them.
Yeah.
This Techies has been quite effective with all the AoE damage.
I like the point you made about the bomb warding, because I feel like there was a lot of high ground areas that they filled up with trees.
Yep.
So I feel like in this new map especially, that's going to be super effective.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that Partyvision refuse this game. They have 2 on the map, on the bottom half, that are in little nooks behind the trees. They've abused the one by the Roche pit
Radiant are scared.
on Radiant side.
Yep.
They abused the one on the Dire side above the Roche pit. So that's like 4 right off the bat that I've seen in this series alone.
You think more supports are going to build like Quelling Blades and that sort of thing to like get more of these cliff wards where trees
Oh,
are?
you just did it again, like right where we're talking about it. This ward up top. behind the ancient camp. Like,
Yeah.
who's gonna check this? You know?
Sticky bomb killed the tree, plants the wards. Bada bing, bada boom.
Radiant are scanning.
And if you're a Yamich in this game, you're probably like, why the hell can't I find anything? I'm running around with Gem for 10 years. I haven't found a single ward.
Arcane power.
That is very clever.
It devalues this Slurk pick a lot.
Yeah, like half, if not more, of the Slurk's game is killing wards.
And you just can't find any. They're all in these little cracks in the cliff line. You just don't check.
And even if you know they're there, like, how do you get them? You'll have to, like, blind pounce, hope you land on the right spot.
Yeah, waste a lot of your time and energy and thought process. And while you're doing that, they're making moves. Killing your team. Looking for Ghost. Oh boy, he has no defensive item here. Manta on cooldown.
Very awkward. DM, he's got one Hurricane Pike to try and get him over the line. A lot of damage. Sheila pull him back in. He's done.
There is no buyback available for that Morphling.
What do you think the Doom means? You were lucky this time.
Well, probably because you died swiftly.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wave did get cut in this top lane. Backdoor should come online here.
Has been killed.
Doom does with his innate level.
Running in. Okay. You're not safe in the fountain.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top
Cruising around at max movement speed. Dawnbreaker ultimate to bail him out so we can get back to the fountain.
I don't think Satanic cares, man. This guy is just here to end the game. That's his job.
Enigma Galaxy will have one last fight with the Morphling. But are they going to lose? No, before the Morphling even gets involved here. Half his HP gone, but Night Class also takes a good amount of damage. Samael not able to punish, really.
It's going to take a massive Stomp Earth Splitter here to control and win this fight. There's a good
Light
chains in the
chains
Stomp.
grouped up.
That's as good as it
Stomp
gets.
Earth Splitter. You got to go for this one, but the song, oh no, it's going to be a 5-man Requiem boat. They get off the BKB on one of those heroes, but Ghost doesn't have a BKB. Noob is shredded by the physical damage. Satanic is walking them down one by one.
That's not it, Chief.
Buybacks, they throw more heroes at him outside of their fountain. Trying to put him in the fountain. It's just not good enough.
Well,
GG is called. Satanic farms them in their fountain.
Ultra kill
Close
Goblin.
out game 2 and this series.
Well, Enigma Galaxy is not back, but Pari Vision, well, I would say they are back, but they never left because they have absolutely steamrolled this entire event so far. No one is coming close to this team's level right now. And honestly, that's probably the question. That's going to be the question of Dream League Season 26. Can anybody beat Pari Vision?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Like that. That's just what we're up against because the rest of these teams are just duking it out and they're fairly evenly matched. But every time someone's gone up against this team, it is not close.
Yeah.
And they're doing it with all kinds of picks, all kinds of lineups. At this point, they're probably experimenting with what can work for them. And just having themselves a ball. 0 deaths on the Doom. A couple deaths on Satanic going in that lane phase, but then you're able to close it up. And I mean, I really enjoyed what 9 Class was doing this game.